Dinner time, and it's time for roast chicken and roast veggies. So I've got part of my veggies already prepared. Now you'll notice that I don't peel the potatoes, I just dice them up and put them in there. I try to make them all about the same uniform length, but also the pumpkin. A great way to do that, which I learnt from a friend of mine actually, is to peel the pumpkin with a potato peeler. Very easy to do, so you just cut the pumpkin in half, de-seed it, peel the outside and then slice it up and pop it in the pan. I'll also add some cherry tomatoes to that. They're always beautiful roasted. Just sprinkle them along the top there, as many or as few as you like. I don't put too many in because I've got a young daughter who doesn't actually like the tomatoes, but she likes all the other stuff. Now I've got some vegetable stock in here to use as a sprinkle, so I'll just sprinkle that on top. Just makes it very easy because you tend to put too much on if you try to do it using a teaspoon, but of course that is an option if you haven't got one of these shakers. Just put a bit of that on, a spray of olive oil. I like to give a nice sort of decent spray to the veggies with the olive oil. And then into the oven for probably about half an hour. I'll turn them halfway and then cook them again for another half an hour. So into the oven they go. Well, you wouldn't believe what I have found. Microwaved roast chicken in a bag. So basically, this is an Ingham's one, but I do know that some of the supermarkets have their own brands as well. As long as it says it's a microwave roast chicken, I'm sure it should be fine. So you snip off the top of this bag, and inside you'll find the chook in an oven bag. Now this is 1.8 or 1.9 kilos, approximately this chook, so it's a very reasonable size. And since I've found these, I've never gone back to barbecue chickens from the shop. So all you do, pop it in a container that it fits into like so. Make sure the seam side of the freezer bag is facing upwards. And all you do, pop it in the microwave, 45 minutes on medium-high heat. So pop it in. Make sure you put your micro power to medium-high. On mine, that's 7, so it's about 75% you're cooking it at. And mine does it for 45 minutes. Now this does depend on the strength of your microwave. Mine's a relatively new one, quite strong, so that's all it needs. And you'll be so surprised when it comes out, so juicy and succulent, you'll love it. Okay, well the roast veggies are done. How good do they look? Okay, well the microwave chicken is finished. It's out of the microwave now. So all you do, just take the bag out. Be careful you don't burn yourself on the hot fat that's in the bottom of the bag now. And peel it open. Now this chook I've got as serving 6, so you just need to make sure you do serve 6 people with that. It's a little bit hard to weigh and measure because even though it's 1.8 kilos, that does include the bones and all that as well. So you really want to make sure that you're sort of, you know, not quartering the chook, but, you know, cutting it into 6 pieces. So we'll just cut this up into 6. But I'm only doing 1 serve here for the demonstration, so I'll just show you what I do. Sometimes it's easier just to do it with the knife and fork and peel the meat off rather than trying to cut through it. I'm finding that I'm just having a bit of trouble cutting through the bones here myself. Usually my husband's here to do it for me, so all right, so we'll just serve it up. Now remember, with this you are peeling the skin off, so we're not having the skin there. So it might be a good idea for you if you peel the skin off first. Actually, I might just do that. Peel the skin off first, so that you're not tempted to actually have the skin on. To have the skin on the chicken increases the fat value by quite a significant amount, and it's just not worth it. I'd rather spend my tokens on something a bit more flavoursome, like maybe a glass of wine or a bit of chocolate afterwards. So, but it's all choice, but yeah, the fat in the skin isn't good to have. Okay, so plating up. Remember, we're serving 6, so you can see the size of the chook and know how many people it's got to serve. Normally I'd have 6 plates out. Also, decor containers, if you're only serving a couple of people, and I'll just get rid of this fly here. Serving a couple of people, then always use the decor containers or containers similar to that to be able to serve it out. So you know if you're serving 6, you've got 6 plates set out and you can serve straight into them. Okay. So it's quite a serve of chicken that you get with the roast chicken. All right, do that. And roast veggies. Again, with the roast veggies, I served 6, so I did 1 potato per person, and I know that each potato cut up in about 8 squares, so I know I can have 8 squares of potato with that. The pumpkin and the carrot, you can have as many as you like, and of course the cherry tomatoes as well. So I'll just put those colours on there. Now we've got the Mediterranean veggies to add on. There we go, and also green beans, which I just cooked in the microwave. So they're just frozen beans that I have done in the microwave. And again, beans are the same. You can have as many as you like, but limit the number of peas that you have. So if you're a bean lover, you're laughing. And there we have it. Roast chicken and veggies.